Ad hoc. Worst. Oh, worst hockey. Worst hockey. Worst hockey all season or all season? All season? All season. So we're gonna forget about that 7-1 game against Carolina, or nope, including that game. This is the worst hockey the Bruins have played all season. Bruins lose 6-4 against the Toronto Maple Leafs in a game that I went to and had a very, very, very confusing time at. Welcome back to Into the Den, everybody. I'm your host, Jay Freeman, and oh my God, this genuinely was the worst hockey I've seen in the Bruins play all season. And what is it? I know that I just mentioned the Carolina game. That game wasn't as bad because that game easily is top three worst hockey the Bruins have played all season. And I'd argue that is number two and top two. This is the worst hockey the Bruins have played all season. And yes, I know the Bruins ended up coming back within two at the end of the second, at the end of the game. But that does not excuse the shit that this team had. I went to TD Garden in freaking packed house as always. I have never seen so many people chanting bullshit all night. It was the officiating was that bad. But you know what? No amount of bad officiating is an excuse for what the hell our defense was. Could we complete a pass? No. Could we clear it out of our zone? No. Oh, Connor Clifton, I swear to God, people rag on Foligno so often. And you know what? It's very, very fair. Nick Foligno does not deserve to be paid $3.1 million and be on a no movement clause. The dude barely even deserves to be on our fourth line. But Connor Clifton, holy fucking shit. Connor Clifton is quite possibly the biggest liability I have seen on any NHL roster this season. And the dude exists to give up turnovers and push people after they score a goal. Because that's pretty much all he did. And if Clifton isn't on the ice and Mike Riley is on the ice, the Bruins this probably goes into overtime, and the Bruins still probably lose, but it's still but at least they keep a point. But no, Clifton's turnovers were responsible for at least 3 goals tonight. That is 3 goals on the back of one freaking defenseman. And somehow Cassidy decides, we're gonna scratch Riley. In fact, I have a quote from Bruce Cassidy right here. Bruce Cassidy, Taylor Hall was upset, and rightfully so. Cassidy says refs set the standard with the Pasternak call, and they got to stick to it. There will be some lineup changes. There has to be. Yeah, I hope the lineup change is that Clifton is out of the freaking lineup. And yes, the officiating was awful tonight. Whatever call that Hall got for I think for roughing on Lyubushkin and should have been at the very least of a 4-on-4 for Lyubushkin boarding Hall, because if Pasta got in the box for it, then Lyubushkin should have gotten in the box for it. But this defense, I thought it changed. I thought it was going to be better. I thought it was going to be. I thought with Lindholm, it was going to be a much more concrete group. I thought it was going to be less. I thought it was going to be much smoother sailing. But no, the defense let Swayman down so much that I hope they're the one that I hope they attend in their funeral. That I hope they attend his funeral. When he eventually dies like 60 years down the road, so they can let him down one last time. But no, Connor Clifton does not deserve to be on this roster if he's going to keep freaking making turnovers. Freaking start a goddamn bakery if that's what you're going to do. Start a goddamn bakery and make everything and put a deal on everything. You get a turnover. You get a turnover. You get a turnover. You get a turnover. It's like the NHL equivalent of watching Jameis Winston play quarterback. But the reason why this is infuriating at me as much as it does is not just because it's the fact that that my buddy Tanner, a logical Canadian, took me to see this game. And I'm sorry that he's not here to record this. I told him that I was back like 10 minutes ago, and he didn't, and he hasn't responded to me. But in any case, the reason why I'm so frustrated about this is because yes, the Bruins have been on a hot streak, and this and even with this loss, we've been 7-2-1 on our last 10. But it's against a team that we need to keep pace with in the division in order to have a decent playoff spot. And that's not what we did. We completely shit the bed on every single part of the ice. There was the only time where it felt like we were getting our shit together at near the end of the game. But also, the bad officiating was very much noticeable for this game, especially because of Brad Marchand getting a 10 goddamn minute game misconduct penalty for arguing with the refs at the end of the second period. And if they aren't supposed to pull that shit until playoff time, but no, they're pulling out the stops early. But I can't really complain about going to this game because it was fun. It's a Bruins Leafs game. It'll always be fun, but it was also weird just to see the Bruins started the game hot and score a goal pretty quickly, and then immediately Peter Mrazek gets injured and they have to bring in Eric Kallgren, and from then on the Bruins just decide, you know what, we're just gonna not do anything. This was your opportunity to make this this was your opportunity to make this Kallgren's hey, welcome to the NHL. Welcome to the NHL, bucko, because as good as Kallgren's been, and it's mostly just that he's been a decent goalie against middling opposition. And we had an opportunity to shell shock this dude, and we didn't. There were so many missed opportunities that I'm missing the opportunity to end this concisely. So you know what? We're just gonna do it right now. Thank you all so much for watching. And click like if you like, click subscribe if you really like. And down below is still my TikTok and the GoFundMe for Jake Tebow's recovery. And I don't know, tell your friends to give up hope or something. I don't fucking know anymore.